The old house creaked and groaned. Eve shivered and pulled her robe a little closer around her. She told herself that in time she'd get used to the place, grow accustomed to the ominous sounds and eerie, shifting movements in the shadows. But she had lived in the home she had inherited from her uncle for more than 2 months, and the unsettling disturbances had only grown worse. She tried to tell herself it was just her imagination, the wind playing tricks on her, the movement of the wood inside the walls of the 100-year-old home. But the ghostly moans, whispers, and cruel laughter, the sound of running footsteps in the hallway, were impossible to ignore. At those times, the darkness came alive, the air in the room seemed to thicken and pulse, and it took all her will just to make herself breathe. Eve shivered as the howl of the wind outside increased, rattling the shutters on the paned glass windows. But no wind she had ever heard sounded like angry words being whispered in the darkness. Rising from the antique rocker in the living room, she moved the chair closer to the fireplace, hoping to dispel the chill. The smokeless coal she was required to burn wasn't the same as a roaring blaze, but the glowing embers somehow made her feel better. A noise in the hall caught her attention, and she went still. It was the whispering she had heard before, like men speaking in low tones somewhere just out of sight. Time and again, she had gone to see who was there, but the hall was always empty. Goosebumps crept over her skin. Today she had finally done something about it. Setting aside her closed-mindedness, she had gone on the internet and Googled information on ghosts, haunted houses, anything she could think of that might give her some answers. It didn't take long to realize she wasn't the only person who had trouble with spirits or ghosts or whatever they turned out to be. Not everyone believed in ghosts, but there were people out there who were convinced they were real. Eve had sent an email to a group in America called Paranormal Investigations, Inc., a team of experts who traveled the world to research problems like hers. Their website was discreet. No photos of the people who worked there, no names, just a picture of the office in a red brick building near the waterfront in Seattle. At the bottom, the page simply read, "If you need help, we are here for you."